Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Horizons 3. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a great day. I've done some work on the house in between episodes. Filled in a lot of the stuff that I just didn't get to at the end of the last episode. You know, some of these back walls, the floors, different stuff like that. So the house is now like... Oh, I missed a spot over there. The house is now mostly structurally complete. And I think it's good. I like it. We'll probably expand on it and add some other stuff as time goes on. But it's looking good. I'm pretty happy with the end result, and I think it's good. Now, a lot of you mentioned, well, I shouldn't say a lot of you, but some of you mentioned that modern houses often have kind of an open floor plan. But I think in Minecraft, for something like this, where we're going to have rooms that are dedicated to certain things, like, you know, our refined storage system and different stuff like that, I think I still want to divide parts of this up into room. I do want to, or parts of this house up into rooms. I still am planning to leave some things as, like, more open, like this room, for example. I don't really want to divide this up. I want to kind of keep this as one room, maybe keep this as one room as well. We do also need a staircase that leads up here. That's kind of important. So let's see, can we, that's gonna be kind of hard to fit in right here. I was thinking this would be a good spot for it, but kind of looking at it now, I'm not so sure about that. We'll figure something out. But what I want to do first in today's episode is I want to kind of divide up the downstairs a bit. Let's just fill those in. And sort of establish like some rooms and stuff here. So let's grab some of these white blocks. And let's just say maybe like 5 wide here. Yeah, that should be good. Let's kind of bring this across, right? And I want to have kind of this hallway right here that goes like all the way across, okay? And then I think maybe like right here, actually. I kind of want to divide this room off a little bit. We'll have a big 3 wide entrance here. So let's just go like so. And like so, and then maybe just, maybe, oh, that's 3 by 3. Do we like it better as 3 by 4? I think I kind of like it better as 3 by 3. Yeah, I think I prefer that. Hard to say. Some of these decisions are like, does this really matter in the grand scheme of things? No. However, it's kind of one of those things where you just need to make some decisions sometimes. So this is what, 7? Yeah, that's 7. So let's kind of bring this back, and we can kind of have this as a room. And then I'm thinking like right here. Unfortunately, our door is too wide right here. Maybe we go with like a big 4 wide door. Or maybe another 2 wide door here. I mean, the other option is we could go single doors as well. And then we could actually put doorways in them. Like actual, you know, doors. So maybe we'll do that. Yeah, I think I can live with this. And then I think we want to divide this somewhere kind of down the middle. Like so. And we'll say like right here we'll have a door. And maybe here we'll have a door. And then we probably want a door into this room as well. So a couple of doors. And then I think that'll be good. We'll have kind of this nice big walkway over here that we can do with as we feel so. We can do with whatever we want. We also need to figure out how we're going to make our basement for this house. Where we're going to put the entrance for that and all that kind of stuff. I'm kind of leaning towards back here. Like maybe right here, we'll have a doorway that kind of goes to some sort of like basement level. right? And that's where we'll put like all of our technical machines and all that kind of crazy stuff. The stuff that, you know, would look out of place in an actual house. I think that could be good as well. Obviously, we'll want to make sure we have access to like our refined storage system and all that kind of stuff, but it shouldn't be a problem. And then I think we can probably leave these rooms open, but we do need a way to get up here. So let's do this. Let's go to the edge over here. Is this, if I break this out, is that the wall? No, this is, okay. So this is our wall right here. These sides are not exactly the same on all sides, on all whatever. Like it's a little different. I suppose the other option would be we could go like here, right? And do something like this. And then this would kind of come up like so. And we'd have a staircase that leads to the outside. Okay. Maybe, we got to figure out where we want to put this staircase. Because there's got to be some way to get up to the second floor. Like, that's kind of an important thing. Let's sleep real quick. There we go. And we're awake. Maybe we do this. Let's go up here. And let's just pick a spot. Like, maybe over here or something. Right? And maybe we just make like a little, I mean, it's a modern house. So I think we could probably get away. Let's see, this is 5. I think we could probably get away with doing like a 5x5 over here. And doing a staircase, ooh, let's not use the builder's wand right there. Doing some sort of a staircase that, that spirals around this. Like, I think that would be kind of cool. And it would just sort of come out right here. Or we could do... Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. It's not possible to make stairs out of these white blocks unless we use chisels and bits. I don't particularly want to use chisels and bits for that. However, white sandstone. How do you get white sandstone? Does it say? White sand. Huh. It's from Biomes of Plenty. Okay, I bet you find it out and about. Oh, another thing I did between episodes. I stole a couple of the waystones from various villages that were spread throughout the world. I put one here and one at my starter house, and then I made one of these warp stones. So I can now warp back and forth. There's like a, I don't know where this is. I'm assuming this is the name of one of the villages that I've found. But there's like a 3-minute cooldown in the thing. It still is a much faster method of transportation than bouncing back and forth. Tell you what, why don't we do this? Let's actually do a little bit of work on the outside of the house as far as like decorating it with greenery and wildlife and all that kind of good stuff. So I think the first thing to do, we want to have kind of a nice pathway here that leads up to the house, right? This is a modern house, so we don't want to have like this super rustic kind of pathway. We want we want it to look kind of like concrete. So I'm thinking what we'll do is take just maybe smooth stone. That might actually work very well for us. And just do something like this. And that's like our driveway that leads up, or our sidewalk, or whatever you would like to call it. And we'll maybe bring it up to about here or so. And then right here, we can maybe turn these into slabs or something along those lines. Put a dirt block here and here. Bring that one out one more. And then we'll have, let's peel those away. Put a dirt block there. Yeah, and then right here we'll put, I I'd like to say stone slabs, but really what I want to use is stone half slabs. But not these ones, but like a chisels and bits version. Oh man, I don't have anything to make a bit bag. I was kind of hoping. I could get away with making, you know what? I've got a bit bag back at the other house. Why don't we poof over there right quick? We'll just do that. Grab ourselves a chiseled bit bag and a chisel, and then we should be good. And we can warp stone to get, oh no! I warped to the starter house. I meant to warp to the modern house, so now now I gotta wait 3 minutes for the cooldown. Dang it. Tell you what, let me get some stuff together for this project, and I will be back with you in just a moment. All right, guys, I am back. I've done a little bit of work. The walls are now all up and in place on the first floor. I also went ahead and moved my refined storage system over here along with my power generation. So I don't have like all my technical machines that were back at the starter house all set up, but I have this set up. So we have access to our refined storage system, which I think is going to be really important. Now, let's go and do a little bit of work outside. And actually, I was kind of thinking, and I'm still rocking iron armor. I'd kind of like to change that as well. So let's grab some leaves. Let's grab some spruce saplings. Got pine leaves, oak leaves. What else do I have? I got some fir saplings as well. I think I want those too. No. I want the pine saplings, not the fir. There we go. And then let's grab a little bit of bone meal too, just because we'll probably want to have it, I imagine. So I think it would be nice to have like a little pine tree, maybe like right here. Could be kind of nice. What are these? They're shrubs. Okay, they're not actually, they're not trees. I thought that was bone meal. There we go. So we'll make like a little tree right here. I think that's kind of nice. And then maybe down here, like right about there, maybe we add a pine tree just to kind of do a little something, you know, out front. I want this house to feel kind of tucked away in the woods. Very kind of like organic, natural architecture, if that makes sense. Kind of very like Frank Lloyd Wright. Yeah, okay, that's a decent spot. And then maybe one more like right here. That, what is this? Wow, that looks terrible. There we go. That's a little bit better. So something kind of like that, I think, is nice. But the big thing that we want to do is we want to add some bushes, right? Add some leaves and stuff like that in, kind of out front. Stack them a little bit along a couple different places. And we probably want to mix some of the leaves. So you can kind of see that the oak leaves and the pine leaves have like a little bit of a different texture. I kind of like that. I think I want to make a little bit more use of that in a few spots. Maybe here and then down here. We'll put another one. Something like that. Maybe we'll mix in a few like right in here. Right, just mixing in some greenery. I think that looks kind of nice. And then over here, I actually did a fair amount of leaves over here. And then there was a creeper that exploded and destroyed a bunch of my my landscaping. I was very upset. Stupid creepers. It's fine though, not a big deal. But something like that could be kind of nice. Just some rolling shrubbery around the edges there. I think that's kind of decent looking. Do I have a bed? Not on me. Is there an extra bed in here? Yes, good. Okay. Let's just set that, let's just put it right here for now. That's fine. We'll set our spawn right here. Because, we don't really need to go back to the starter house all that much anymore, other than just grab some of the technical machines and things like that. So I think that is good. Yeah, this is a nice look. I like it. Okay, so now I think what we should do is let's grab... Did I put them in here? there's the bit bag. I guess I didn't grab the chisel. Typing, please. Self. There we go. Let's grab that, and let's grab a little bit of stone as well. And I think what we want to do is put some stone right here. Grab a diamond chisel. Let's just go plain and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? So it's essentially like a half slab. Or a slab, for those of you who are like, a half slab would be a quarter of a block. Yeah, I know. It's just a habit. People say things like that sometimes. But I think this looks good. You know, gives us kind of this nice little walkway that leads up to the house. Obviously, we need to do a lot with the terrain here. We've got all this gravel and stone. There's like diorite sticking out here that looks just atrocious. It's not a good look. But if we steal a little bit, well, I don't really have any grass. What does it take to make a silk touch enchantment? Let's just see here. Silk. Oh, wait. JEI synchronized. There we go. Silk touch. Can I make one of these? Oh, I can totally make one of these. Okay, that's going to make my life so much easier. There we go. So we now have silk touch on our shovel. Let's go grab a little bit of grass from somewhere. Maybe like right here seems good. I'm just going to steal a little bit of this. Let's break that too. I don't even know. What's this from? SG extra parts. Silence gems? Extra parts, I guess? I don't know what that's for, but we'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, we want to fill in some of this kind of stuff. We can probably put this in our offhand and go boop, boop. Got to be careful not to click on the grass blocks because I don't want to make path blocks. I just want to kind of get rid of all this ugly gravel. Ah, I made a path block. Dang it. That's all right. It's fine. Okay. So we'll just kind of clear that out. Get our grass blocks in here like so. And that looks a little bit better. It looks actually quite a lot better. It's still in need of some work, obviously. I think we need to, you know, widen this pathway out a little bit. I'll probably end up turning this layer right here to sand. I think that would look pretty good. So we have kind of these like beaches on the sides. Maybe some grass over here. I don't know. We'll do some of that kind of stuff as well. But these stupid pine trees grow a little funny sometimes. Like, it's kind of goofy. They just have random bits sticking out of them. I don't know. But either way, I like this. I think this looks really nice. As you kind of come up to the house, now that we've got a little bit of greenery here, we'll probably want to add some flowers and things too, so there's a little bit of color. Or we could just, you know, take some bone meal and do a little bit like this as well. Something along these lines. And then we want to kind of make a pathway through so you can kind of get up to the entrance there. Also, I think there are a few too many yellow flowers here. The thing with this bone meal is that, like, you want... I do want the flowers, but you don't want to go crazy. You don't want too many. Otherwise, it just looks like, oh yeah, look, he lazily bone mealed everything. Which, to be fair, is exactly what I did. But that's beside the point. So, anyway. All right. Let's take a look and see what options we have for armor in this mod pack. Let's just put all this stuff back into our thing. There we go. And let's just see if we search for like helm or helmet. What have we got? Obviously, we got like our normal diamond, gold, etc. A vision helmet from Cyclic. I don't think that's a full armor set. Let's actually do it this way. Chest. Let's look at chest plate. Here we go. So diamond has +8 armor. So basically we could go supercharged armor, but some of this doesn't even have better armor ratings than diamond. I mean, maybe we should just go diamond armor? I mean, obviously there's this flux infused. Which is great. It's an awesome... This is probably what I'll end up with for my, like, end game armor. But there's a little bit of prep we got to do for this. We got to make an energetic infuser so we can power it. We have to make destabilized redstone, which requires a magma crucible. Like, there's all sorts of stuff that goes into that. For now, maybe we just go diamond armor. As boring as that is, I think that's probably the best thing to do. Let's go like so. And like so. There we go. And then as far as tokens go, we do have Unbreaking. We'll want Unbreaking 3 on all of this. I can only put Unbreaking on 3 things. Okay. We will want... I don't need Feather Falling because I have Creative Flight. I definitely want Protection. So there's regular Protection, which requires Iolite. Okay. Let's go 3 of those. Let's make some more enchantment tokens. Let's just make like 24 of them. Make some more iron bars so we can get protection 4 on at least one thing. Probably also want fire protection, but I actually can't make that. I don't have any citrine apparently. I mean, a lot of this stuff is just not all that great. I mean, obviously, like, Depth Strider would be good. Requires Moonstone. I need clay. Clay we can get. There's clay outside. Probably, like, right here, in fact. Yeah, look at that. There's some clay right here. Let's just steal a little bit of this. Thank you. I will say that this whole method of using enchantment tokens as opposed to trying to get the enchants that you want in an enchanting table, so much better. Just so much less hassle. Without a doubt. Like, I definitely prefer this over a lot of the other options. So let's go Depth Strider, and we'll go 3 of those. So we will want those on the boots. And I think what we're just going to do is say that, like, if I put enchantments on one, like this has protection 3, make that protection 4. Then we'll give it Unbreaking 3. So protection 4, Unbreaking 3. This has Unbreaking 3 Depth Strider. I probably want Respiration and Aqua Affinity. So, what do I need? Oh, I need Pufferfish for that. Okay, so maybe we don't go Respiration then. What about Aqua Affinity? Lapis and Topaz. Okay, and actually, the Lapis is not super bad. We'll just make a couple of Lapis blocks like so. We go Aqua Affinity. And like that. I still need more protection and all this other kind of stuff. Can I make... What did I run out of here? Iolite. Okay. Either way, this is significantly better armor than what we had. It's not as good as some of the other kind of stuff, as far as like the flux-infused armor and, you know, all that good stuff. But we'll get there eventually. It'll just take us a little bit of time. The big thing, though, is that now we have a proper base. And we have a room that we can expand into and all this other kind of stuff. We can come over here. This, I think, this is where the entrance to our basement is going to be. I know that much for sure. I'm not entirely sure, though, how I want to do that. Do I have, yeah, here we go. Let me just grab a couple spruce. We'll just do something like this, I think. I know that there's an elevator in this mod pack. There's the elevator itself and the elevator controller block. And these are both pretty cheap. I wonder if we can figure out how this works. If we grab... Let's just make, like, 9 of these. And maybe it needs, it's possible it might respond to like a redstone signal. So let's just grab a little bit of redstone and like a lever, I guess. And let's just see if we can figure this out. Let's also grab one more elevator controller block. I've never played with this mod, Thuts Tech. Oh, a device linker. I might need that as well. It almost looks like the only thing it adds are these elevators. I wonder if that's the case. Let's sleep real quick. But depending on how this thing works, this could be really cool. Let's try this out. Let's just see. If I put... Oh, I made another elevator block. I meant to make another controller block. Right there. They're not super expensive, so like whatever. But let's just see. If I put you here, and then I put like a 9x9, right? And then we run redstone into this and pop a lever down. Nothing happens. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. I didn't think anything was going to. I need another type of block of some sort. Let's just grab dirt. That's fine. So let's just say I want this to come up to, say, here. All right? Just as an example. We'll do something like that. And then if we take our device linker... Oh. How does this work? What? Excuse me? I'm so confused. The other option, or the other thing that might be the way it works, if it's any, there's another mod called RF Tools that I've used in the past that has a pretty cool elevator as well. And it's possible that that one might work like this, right? So then we would build up something like so. And then let's just see if I right-click like that, and then right-click like this. And then we do this. Nope. I don't know. It's just cycling through numbers. But I don't know what those numbers represent. And it appears that if I like right-click on it again, it doesn't seem to work. Well, I was kind of hoping we'd be able to figure this out on camera. But it kind of appears that that's not going to be a thing. Not today, anyway. I'll have to do some research into this mod. It's not a mod that I'm very familiar with. It's not a mod that I've ever even heard of. But that's all right. I'll look it up. I'll see if I can figure out how it works, and I'll be back with you in a sec. All right, guys. I am back, and I think I've got it figured out. We're going to need a whole bunch of these iron blocks. And we're going to try this and see if maybe we can make this work this time. So we need only one elevator and an elevator controller. I do need a device linker and then a stick. And then let's also just grab some blocks of, you know, pretty much any kind. I'm just going to use dirt here again. I think this will work. I did some research and it seemed to work, but I don't know. Still, it's one of those things. But let's just say we want a 3x3 elevator. So I think what you have to do is make like a little thing like this, right? And then you take your device linker and you right-click on... No? Oh, you know what? I bet we need a 3x3 for the base as well. What you want to bet? Elevator. There we go. Let's try this. So if we go... Do. There we go. No? Reset device linker. Ah, there we go. Set first corner of the elevator. And then see how it kind of draws like a box? We go there. Or maybe you have to drag it. First corner. Other corner? It's not like super intuitive. Hold on. Tell you what. Let's the thing, please stop. Let me sleep real quick. Maybe it doesn't need to be this big. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Like, it's hard to find information on this mod, honestly. Like, everything is super outdated. You know what? Tell you what, guys. I'm going to look into it a little bit more between episodes, because unfortunately, I'm actually out of time for this one anyway. So I'm going to call this one here. I'll see if I can figure this out between episodes, because I want to have an elevator that leads down below the house to all of our, like, technical stuff. So, yeah. Or if you know, if you can find, like, a good working tutorial on the 1.12.2 version of this mod, please, by all means, let me know, because I'm struggling to find the stuff that I'm looking for. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.